Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whenever you're watching this. My name is John Molokach. I'm one of the math teachers here at South Garner High School. And this semester, as you're watching this, I'm teaching AP Pre-Calculus and North Carolina Math for Honors. And this is my 30th, maybe 31st year of teaching. Been doing it quite a while. Been at South Garner since 2020. Was privileged to teach the first senior class here at South Garner back during the pandemic. And I play guitar and like going camping. And I'm really, really passionate about mathematics. If you have any questions, you can contact me at the school. My email address is jmolokach at wcpss.net. I can spell, promise. So just a little introduction about some things that we'll be doing in our math classes. So hopefully you got a little introduction about me. Pre-calculus, if your student is taking pre-calculus, this is our daily agenda at the top of the page here. And by the way, if you want to follow along and your student is in pre-calculus, it's bit.ly/APPC-SGHS25. That'll get you to the agenda. This is embedded inside the Canvas course for your student. And if you're in Math 4, which I'll talk about in just a second, it's Math 4 Agenda, S26 for Spring 26. So that's for the Math 4. So let's take a look at the pre-calculus one first. By the time you're watching this, it should be February 10th, and we should be much more further in the process. So this is what we had planned the first day, which is looking like it's going to be an inclement weather day. The future will tell us, but in any event, this document has everything that we did. I taught this course in the fall semester. So everything we did in the fall semester, all the activities, notes, warm-ups, assignments are linked in Canvas, of course, but just lots of information there if you want to take a look at what we did last semester. Of course, at the top of the agenda, there's a policy search for AP getting college credit for advanced placement, the course at a glance, the calculators that we get to use, information about the exam, and then scholarships for seniors, right? And for the Math 4 one, which I mentioned, here's the Math 4 agenda. Very similar stuff, the Math 4 agenda, the Math 4, which I need to update this and make it the 26 pacing guide, but the state objectives, place value chart, sometimes rounding is something that we have to do a lot of, and so there's a little reference for that in the calculator, and things that we'll be doing on the first day of school, hopefully, if we have weather that allows us to come. So basically, classroom policies, there is a state law now that says we are not allowed to use cell phones in class. We have these little plastic boxes that students are supposed to be putting their phones inside so they can see it in front of them, but they can't have their hands on it and use it during instructional time. There's really no need for your child to use a cell phone in class for any reason. If you need to contact your child during school, please feel free to call the main office, and they'll ring my room right away. It probably is a better way to get in touch with your student if you need to, because we are surrounded by cinder blocks here and the cell phone reception is not very good. So just want to encourage you to reach out to your student through the main office, because they're not going to be using their cell phones in class. And then I have a couple of, I did mention my email address earlier in this video. There it is again at the bottom. So it's my last name is pronounced Molokach, but it's spelled Molokach, and J is my first initial at wcpss.net. Spelled it right that time. And I also sent you on January 22nd, I sent you an opening message on something called talking points. So look in your text messaging, especially maybe your spam text messages, for a message from me. If you didn't get one, it might be embedded down in there. And I want to encourage you to get the Talking Points app, either the Google Play Store or the App Store, and use the Talking Points app. You can circumvent using text messaging, to send me messages. And I'll be sending some out to you throughout the semester, giving you some updates. So that's about it for now. But if you have any questions, feel free to email me or send me a message on Talking Points. Hope you have a wonderful day and afternoon.